So what do we understand? We hear this phrase kingdom of heaven very often. What do we understand by the term kingdom of heaven? We all know in the Bible it's written very often that Christ came down to bring the kingdom of heaven on earth. So what would this kingdom of heaven be? Yeah. Yes. So this whole universe, all the scriptures, every tradition of truth tells us that this whole universe is actually God. But we are not conscious of the God nature of existence, which is why there is disharmony, there is strife, there is separation. So when this universe, which is unconscious God, becomes conscious God, then we are living in the kingdom of heaven. So all avatars, all prophets down the annals of history have endeavored in their own way to bring down the kingdom of God. And there was a question asked to the mother about it. I'll read it out in her own words. Only a question had haunted her is the mother, from humanity's past, and had remained unanswered till she met Sri Aurobindo. Must always the attempt to establish a kingdom of heaven on earth fall tragically short of fruition? So when Christ came down and he tried to bring down the kingdom of heaven on earth, we know he was crucified. And in the past, all these attempts, they haven't reached their fruition. So this was a question that was in mother's mind, that will this time also it be like that it won't reach fruition? When she put the question to Sri Aurobindo, he looked tranquilly at her and said, this time it will not be so. It won't be that it will be aborted. The attempt to establish the kingdom on earth, this time Sri Aurobindo has assured us, this time it will not be so, it will not be aborted. The secret of averting failure was what he called the supermind, the divine's own self-dynamism that had never before been brought into action in the world. The supermind not only reached its free and sovereign height, but also carried down from there into matter's depths to release in them its own hidden counterpart, which is the buried source of all evolutionary striving towards divinity. So this is very reassuring, because in the past, every time there were these cycles of Satyug, Kalyug, Pralay, destruction, another universe, every time there was an attempt to really bring down the kingdom of heaven, somehow it never reached fruition. So Sri Aurobindo, when mother asked Sri Aurobindo this time also will it be like that? He said this time it will not be like that, because this time evolution is going to be assisted by the supermind. And that's what they always tell us, that to realize the supramental on earth, two things are required: man's conscious collaboration with nature to evolve, and the descent of this very special force into the earth atmosphere called the supramental.